My name is Julie Biddle, and I'm the director at the TutorTime in Happy Valley. I have been a director for TutorTime for over 5 years. I have been a preschool director for about 10, and I have been working in early child education since I was probably 17. So I would say, not to age me, but 30 years.
So,
Getting old.
career of choice.
Yeah. Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about why you made the decision to work in early childhood education.
So when I was 17, I was volunteering at a preschool that was lower quality. And so it actually created a passion in me that I wanted to have help be part of a safe place for children and to promote early childhood education. So it became my passion that I wanted a place where children felt welcomed, loved, and cared for.
Tell me a bit about that word you used, quality. What does that mean exactly?
To me, quality means for them to have learning experiences and feel welcomed and feel comfortable in their environment. You know, everything is there for them to explore, and the learning opportunities are there for them as well. Of course, being exposed to great teachers, and they are the ones who create the quality. So when they have a passion for the same thing as I do, we create a beautiful space for children to grow and develop.
And can you tie quality to academic findings, brain science?
Right. So if you think about, our curriculum is actually all based on how the brain develops in many different ways and different smarts. So giving them those opportunities to explore what they're interested in helps that space in their brain make connections. And so if it's a sensory activity and they're very interested in sensory or painting activity, the more they expand or have the opportunity to have those kind of experiences helps solidify that path for them.
And so I'm guessing that that's something that the teachers have to learn and understand. These aren't folks that haven't had training.
Right.
Tell me a bit about your teacher training.
We actually have an extensive program for our teachers, which is our NEO training when they first start, which gives them kind of the layout of everything at the same time. But it also helps bridge other trainings that we have. We have career days twice a year where we're doing a full day of training. We have ongoing trainings for them. We actually have a really good system where they can actually get their CDAs too through our online learning. So they're constantly learning, and actually everything's constantly being updated and giving you new opportunities to teach too. So it's definitely an ongoing process.
Let's talk about how the pandemic has affected your work at Happy Valley and whether you're open or closed.
Right. We are open. We've been open through the whole pandemic. We have about a third of our population attending. We have been here for the whole time, supporting the community and being a safe place for children to be. And actually the consistent thing that's normal in their day, and the families are very thankful for that too. Our teachers have been creating great experiences for the children this whole time. And I think that it has really helped them with a sense of normalcy, just coming here and being themselves.
Talk a little bit about why you only have a third of the kids.
A lot of parents are able to work from home right now. And unfortunately, many have been lost their jobs or laid off at this time and unable to go to work. So we have basically the essential population that has to go to work, doctors and police and all of those different careers that they can't work from home. And that's why we have a third, but we have many children returning this week. So I think it's just they're going to keep returning. Our friends are going to keep coming back.
So any particular stories that you recall of who you've served during this time, say, any families?
We have some police officers whose children attend, and some nurses and people who are working with the elderly. So it's a little bit of everything. but they are so appreciative that we're here for them because they wouldn't have any other options. So even with what I started doing this for was to create a safe place for children. This is even more essential right now, to have that space and that time where they are able to feel safe and secure about bringing their children to our tutor time. Of course, the pandemic has affected us in ways of health and safety. We washed hands all the time and sanitized all the time, but the seriousness of it has heightened all of those things. We do temperature checks as they come in the class, in the school. So it's definitely, we're taking it seriously and trying to protect the children and our families during this time, but we're very happy to be here for them and the community.
Do you feel that you and the teachers are essential frontline workers at the same risk as, say, the police officers? Because you're getting some exposure from people coming in and out.
I do feel that we're essential, and I feel that my teachers are very essential to if we weren't here, then the communities wouldn't work. So our school is provided definitely a cornerstone of everything else running.
What would you like the public to know about the job that you're doing? Do you feel that the public sees you?
I think that if I could make it more of a focus for people to know the importance of early childhood education and about what we're doing for the community, I absolutely would. I feel my teachers deserve that kind of recognition. They come in every day with a smile on their face and a positive attitude and want to be a loving, caring space for these families. And if they could be more appreciative, I definitely would like that a lot.
So if you could wave a magic wand and change anything related to your profession or how you do your work, what would you wave it to do?
Exactly that. I would want there to be high quality care and loving environments for all children so that they could experience a great early childhood education. And I would love for people to value the importance of it more, because I think that would change communities and change so many things if people could see how important it is. If you think about a toddler at home with their parents right now while they're trying to work from home, that toddler's experience is far different than a toddler that comes to our preschool and everything's fit just to size for them. And they're exploring themselves and exploring their independence. They are being constantly talked to, engaged with. It's all about them, let's put it that way. And so they can grow and develop because it's all about them. Everything here is for the children, for our little people. And the value in that is so great. If people could grasp that, I think that would make a world of change. Like we're not just providing care, we're providing a development that helps children find themselves, find their unique parts of themselves.
You hear stories about some childcare businesses that they're not going to come back.
Right.
What do you think? What are your thoughts on what this is going to do to the industry or the profession?
Right. I actually think there always will be childcare, and there's so many people who have a passion for it being preschool and educating our little minds. I honestly see that it will just bounce right back, because everybody needs a safe place for children to be, and the children really need us, and they need this early childhood education. There's a huge value in it, and I really believe that it's just going to take a little bit of time, and we'll all get back to being educators. and I don't know how to put it into words.
Do you hope that the public will maybe have a new appreciation?
Yes, that's what I hope. Exactly.
Do you think they will?
I think so. I think a lot of our parents that have attended through this whole pandemic, we've really bonded with them and connected with them on so many different levels, because we've been just here together every day wondering what's going to happen next. For me, the pandemic affected my job in a way the most, because I'm a huge planner. We're going to have happen, what event we're having happen in a month from now will be done 2 weeks ago. So me not knowing what's going to happen tomorrow, or being able to plan for my staff and my families and my children, I think that's been the hardest part of it. And the parents as well too, just not knowing what's going to happen next. So those parents have really bonded with us and have seen the value of what we do every day and thanked and appreciated us and brought lunches for the teachers and donuts, and just that connection is going to make a big difference, and they'll express it to others, and then I think it'll just grow. No, I guess I hope everybody stays safe, and I hope all of our little friends come back very soon.